Hey guys, today I'm going to finally show you my sourdough bread recipe. So literally all you need for this is water, flour, and salt, and then active sourdough starter. Okay, here's my sourdough starter. So I fed my starter at like 10 p.m. last night. Some people like to feed it like in the morning and then wait till it's at peak and then bake with it. But I found that actually takes longer because it's not like eating up the gluten as fast. So it takes longer to bulk ferment. And it takes like 4 to 6 hours, where if you make dough with an unfed starter, it only takes like 3 to 4 hours, and it just makes the bread process quicker. And then I'm using this bread flour, but you can use bleached flour or unbleached flour. It doesn't really matter. Now, unbleached flour to feed your sourdough starter, I have found that it makes your starter way healthier, but when it comes to baking the bread, it doesn't really make a difference. But this is what I have on hand, so this is what I'm going to use. Okay, so if you want to get deep into the sourdough, I recommend a food scale. But if you don't have one, I'm also going to try to give you the cup measurements as best as I can, just in case you don't have one and you still want to make the bread. Anyways, let's get started. Okay, so I have my bowl and my thing, and I'm going to tar it out. And you're going to want to make sure it's set on grams. Okay, so you're going to do 350 grams of lukewarm water. You're going to do 75 grams of starter. You're going to mix that up till the starter and water's combined. You're going to want it to look like this. Also, that's about 1 1/3 cups of water. And then it's about a 1/4 cup of starter. You're going to do a teaspoon of salt, or 10 grams. And then you're going to do 500 grams of flour, or about 4 cups of flour. I know this isn't the bread flour that I was using. I needed to finish this one off. You're going to mix it, I recommend, with your hands until it's like shaggy. Once it's all mixed, you're going to do stretch and folds. This is the only ones you're going to do. You're going to pull up, and then you're going to fold down. And you're going to do that on all the sides about 10 times. And then you're going to cover it with plastic wrap or a reusable shower cap for about 3 to 4 hours, or until it's smooth on the top and doubled in size. So on a floured surface, you're going to pull your dough out. I recommend a bench scraper. If it hasn't doubled in size and it's been over 7 hours, just shape it and bake it, because your sourdough starter is probably not as active yet. To shape it, you're going to flatten it out. You're going to fold over the sides on top of each other, and then you're going to roll it all up. And then if you want it to be a ball, you're going to pull it towards you, and then you're going to push it out until it's like a ball shape and smooth on the top. You're going to take your bench scraper and you're going to put it in the bin. Cover it, put it in the fridge overnight, preheat your oven to 500 degrees the next day. I'm going to flour it and score it. You guys can use scissors or a knife for this. It might not turn out as pretty, but that's okay. You're going to put it in your Dutch oven for 20 minutes lid on, and then 20 minutes lid off. Here's how it turned out. You want a sturdy knife to cut sourdough bread. Anyways, here's the crown. Thanks for watching. Bye.